everybody here today at this beautiful church. I am the celebrant here today. My name is Angela Doran. We are all here today to celebrate the passing and the life of Harold George Smith. If I can just ask everyone if they put their phone on silence or just switch them off, that would be amazing. Thank you so much. On behalf of Harold's family, I would like to thank you all for coming here today to celebrate the life of Harold George Smith. Harry, as he's fondly known by his family and friends. Harry would also be proud to see you all here today. Harry's family have asked me to say a few things about Harry and by remembering the man that he has become. Harry was a loving husband and father, a devoted grandfather, and a great sportsman, a retired lawyer and barrister. He was known as a charitable man with a big heart, always there to help someone in need by doing free legal aid for those he knew needed help. And the door was always open. Harry's wife Marion passed away 5 years ago, and he missed her so much. Marion, he said, was the love of his life, his best friend and soulmate. His children take great comfort in knowing that they are here, that they are together today. Harry and Marion met at university and they started out as study buddies, but Harry knew that Marion was the love of his life. They both fell in love and they were known as the Giggles couple because they were always laughing and having fun together. They married and graduated. They both married after they graduated, and they went on to have a daughter, Tempest, and 3 sons, Adrian, Christian, Eric, and 4 grandsons, Dale, Dylan, Cale, and Fletcher. They were the greatest love he had boasted. Harry in his younger days was remembered as a great sportsman. His hobby was deep-sea fishing. Sadly, it was doing what he loved when he suffered a heart attack and passed away, while deep-sea fishing with his best mate, Franco. Harry spent many a family day teaching his children to fish. Tempers, Adrian, Christian and Eric would laugh at how their father would joke about all the time, about how he fell into the water while reeling in a big fish and saying who's fishing who. Tempers loved how her father would brag about his daughter being a better fisherman than he was, and her mother said he was so right. Harry said a family that fished together stayed together. Harry was a doting grandfather to his children, Zale, Dylan, Cale, and Fletcher. He loved being called Pops. He was also nicknamed Lollipops by his daughter, and I'm sure you all have some amazing stories to share about Harry. I'd like to call up Harry's grandsons, Cale and Fletcher, to do a reading. Grandfather kept the garden. Thank you, boys. That was beautifully read. Now let's listen to his reading of by Harry's grandson Dylan, called Celebrate. Thank you, Dylan. That was beautiful. Let's take this time to reflect on the fondest memories of Harry that you all have. Harry's daughter Tempers has compiled a video of Harry for you all to watch with the music by Josh Goman, You Raise Me Up. That was beautiful. I'm sure that stirred up an awful lot of memories and emotions in every one of you. Some funny and some very sad. We'd now like to have Harry's family, his daughter Tempers, Eric, his son Christian, and his Adrian, and also his best friend Franco, to read a eulogy. Tempers first. Dearest Daddy, how I will miss you. My heart is broken. Thank you, Tempers. And now we'll have Adrian. Thank you, Adrian. And now we'll have Christian. Christian says his dad's nickname for him was Dirty Harry. Eric, next. Thank you, Eric. Now Franco would like to say a few words. Thank you, Eric. Before we commit Harry to the ground, Harry's family has asked me to thank you all for coming here today, for all your kind words and support, for all the food that you have dropped over to make sure that they don't go hungry in their hour of need, for all the love and support and the phone calls and the offers of help, and for everyone being here today. It means a great deal to them, as I'm sure it would to Harry and Marion if they were here. So ladies and gentlemen, if you would please stand. Tenderly, lovingly and reverently, we commit the spirit and body of Harold George Smith to a more peaceful place. We give thanks for your life and for your years of love, friendship and memories. We now say farewell and may you rest in peace. As we prepare to leave, let us entrust Harold's body to the earth from which it came. All life is formed of earth and returned to the bosom of its mother nature. Earth to earth, dust to dust, ashes to ashes. Thank you, Harry, for the good times. Thank you for your hard work. Thank you for your love and laughter. Thank you for being you. You fill the world with your niche and accomplish your task. You leave this world with a richer place than you would have found it. With great respect, we bid you farewell. Continue your journey, Harold, with the love of everyone. Be united with friends and family gone before you. You live in the hearts of everyone you have touched, nurtured while you lived on this earth. Holding the thoughts of Harry in your hearts. That earth ends a life, but not a friendship. Harold, may you leave lasting, loving memories of your short time with us all, and may you rest in peace, leaving your loving daughter, Tempest, your sons, grandsons and family and friends. May you rest in peace. Now we have the music, Always Look on the Bright Side by Monty Python. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our service for the day. We would like to thank you all again for being here. The wake and refreshments follow and will be held at Harry's daughter's Tempest Lawson's residence after the funeral. The address is 33 Norton Road, Picton. And on behalf of the family again, we would like to thank you all for sharing in celebrating Harry's life.